We have to have clear guidelines as to what we should and shouldn't be discussing at work, what's professional and what's prompt and fair, and what's not. Hello, friends. Stephen Harrington Dakota, the diva of insurance and performance coach here at Agency Performance Partners. Wanted to spend a couple minutes with you reviewing professionalism in the family-run insurance agency. We've got to maintain clear boundaries between personal and professional relationships. This is vital to the success of the agency. Family-owned businesses often face challenges when the personal issues spill over into the workplace or when business matters affect family dynamics. We have to encourage professionalism within the agency to help minimize the overlaps and maintain a healthy work environment. It's also not necessarily fair for the rest of our team that maybe is not a family member to get stuck in the middle or involved in some of the family drama, or in some of those things that like to spill over to the barbecue, then back from the barbecue, back to the office, and back and forth and back and forth. I think a lot of times because we are family, it can get intense because we care. There's lots of emotions on the table. So what we want to also do is make sure we're not just hiring or promoting somebody because they're family. We want to make sure that they've earned it and or they are the right fit for the role. A lot of times we'll want to prioritize a family member over another employee, which can then lead to the perception of favorism and hinder the overall performance of our team. Communication is complicated, but family members are involved in both personal and professional relationships, and we have to have clear guidelines as to what we should and shouldn't be discussing at work, what's professional and what's prompt and fair, and what's not. And we need to have a clear plan for action of who's responsible for what, who is accountable with some metrics in place. We want it to be as clear as possible. We want to invest in training for our family that's working in the agency to make sure that they are able to gain the skills needed or polish up the skills and make sure that we are really supporting the team at the same time. Another thing we want to make sure is we're really looking at the long-term goals of the business and who's going to be the best fit. And again, that's not always a family member. It's essential that we have fair hiring practices, that we have an inclusive work environment, and provide growth opportunities for non-family members so that we can maintain and retain some of those skilled professionals that are the lifeblood of our agency. A lot of times when we go into agencies, some of the best employees are not family members, and they're kind of overlooked because they're not family. But we really need to make sure that we're assessing who does what, who's great at what, everybody's strengths and weaknesses. And a great way to do that is through an agency assessment, having somebody come in, a disinterested third party come in and review an interview, have clearly defined job roles with key performance indicators, things that we can hold people accountable to. How do we run the report? And how do we look at the metric? And how do we come up with action plans of building talent? And that kind of takes some of that emotional baggage out of it. It kind of helps separate family from work and work from family. And I think that's one of the keys to a successful family-run agency. We'll talk to you again soon.